We could say that somebody's a leader because they have followers, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to say that leadership is something more subtle. When I go online and read about leadership, or you see like leadership workshops and stuff like that, there's so much information out there, right? It's like loads of it. And you've got the stuff from the really kind of basic like leadership skills, which is really management skills, like how to communicate effectively, like smile, remember a person's name, like the how to influence people stuff, and communication skills. Then you've got character development stuff, like here are the qualities of a great leader. Great leaders are, I don't even know what they are, but you can imagine like they have this type of character skill, this type of character trait, or they're bold, or they're charismatic, right? And all of that stuff is nice, and I think there's value in it, and it's interesting, and I don't really buy into this idea that just because somebody has followers that they're a leader. Now, that's because I have a different definition of leadership, and that's what I want to talk about tonight, is that different definition. We could say that somebody's a leader because they have followers, but I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing to say that leadership is something more subtle. Let me talk about why. If people are following somebody, they may be following their boss, they may be following a political leader, but they may be doing so for a number of reasons. One is, it might be because they really like that idea and they want to do it, but also often, I think especially often in the business world nowadays and commercial world nowadays, is that I'm following this person because I have to. Because I'm afraid that if I don't, I'm going to get reprimanded, or I might lose my job, or I might, something not nice might happen. Or I'm following this guru because if I try to do it on my own, and I try to figure it out on my own, I might fail at this venture, or this project, or this entrepreneurial pursuit. So I'm following this person, this expert out there who knows the answers. I'll follow them, and then I'll be okay, then I'll be safe. And so a lot of followship, you could say, is a result of fear. And you could call that leadership. I'm just going to choose not to. I'm going to choose to make leadership a word that is not about people following out of fear. It's not just about following. It's a certain kind of following. And it's the kind of following that looks like following, but actually isn't. It's actually leadership. What do I mean by that? Well, we'll use the metaphor of a dance. I talk about this in the copy, but bear with me, because if you see two people dancing, you might see, let's use the common classic example of a man leading and a woman following in the dance, right? So a guy's dancing with a woman, and he's kind of holding her hands, and he's kind of like moving her around, right? And jerking her around. And you can see that she's not really following, he's just controlling her, right? But he might get really good at that, and he might make her move so quickly, and you might be like, oh, maybe she is dancing, and she's kind of following him, but not really. But then there's also the point where when people are truly dancing together, their hands don't even have to be touching. He's dancing to this music, and he's doing his thing, and she's so inspired by that same music, she's just kind of going along with it. And she's not going along because she has to or because she's being pulled. She's going along because she sees a movement, and she feels in her heart to go in that direction because that feels beautiful to her too. And so she moves there with him, and they're moving together, and it looks like she's following him, but she's actually following something else. She's not following him. She's following the feeling inside her of excitement and beauty that was inspired by his movement. And this is a subtle difference that I'm talking about. For me, true leadership, we could say, is when a person is not following the other person or the other idea, but they're following that feeling of truth or beauty or excitement within them that resonates with that thing on the outside. And I don't think this is the case in all things that look like following in leaders. I think this is the case in a subset of that. And so when I say how to be a true leader, I'm not interested in creating followers. I'm interested in creating this situation where people stand up from their seats because they feel some kind of feeling in their chest or their belly or their heart, right? Like it's that they feel something and then they get up and they're like, I want to do that too. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the button, and also share with your friends, share the love, tweet it, Facebook it, Google Plus it, LinkedIn it, whatever you do, get it out there. And of course, if you really want to engage in this idea, down below in the comments, the discussion, the dialogue is where the best insights come. Challenge me, ask me questions, I will get back to you. Your ideas, your comments help me to create more videos. Finally, if you're interested in learning it all about what I do, my personal coaching for leaders, artists, musicians, sole proprietors, anybody who's a creative force in the world and creating their own things, check out my website. Also, if you're a coach and you want to learn more about my apprenticeship or learn more about how I create coaching clients, check out my website, link down below. Much love.